We are headed downtown Toronto to a secret location. I have been given strict orders not to tell anybody where this event is happening for none other than Cybertruck. Where we're going to see it is not where it's going to be on permanently on display. It is just for the Tesla Owners Club, and very thankful to be chosen. This was an invitation-only event. Looking forward to sharing this with you guys and giving you my feedback on the Cybertruck. The last time I saw Cybertruck was in Austin, down at the Cyber Rodeo. They had a couple of them there that I saw. They were alpha and beta prototype builds, but this is the production version. A few little things that I want to look at and give you some feedback on. So stay with me. Let's see if we can get in there and get the cameras rolling and show you the new stainless steel beast here in Canada. All right, guys, here we are. We're at the secret undisclosed location, and now we know that it is Tesla Toronto. We're here on Lawrence Avenue at their sales center. They've got a supercharger right here. Just plug the Cross Canada plaid in, and we're gonna go inside and check out Cybertruck. Gary, how's it going, man? Good to see you, brother. Perfect, thank you very much. Got the little guy right here. All right, guys, here we are. We finally see Cybertruck on Canadian soil. We're not in America, right here at home in Canada, downtown Toronto. We've got the stainless steel triangle finally landed. You know, when I was coming back from my cross Canada road trip in my Tesla Plaid, I was right behind a Cybertruck coming through Montreal up into Ottawa, and I just couldn't catch up to him. Ended up at two of the same supercharger stalls, but finally we get caught up and see the gigantic stainless steel monster. All right, guys, so here we are with the beautiful Cybertruck right here in downtown Toronto, Ontario. What an incredible truck. The last time I saw a Cybertruck was, of course, the prototype down at Giga Austin at Cyber Rodeo. And the proportions, I mean, listen, they stayed really true to the original prototype. They've done a great job here, beautiful stainless steel. I had a look at some of the edges and the gaps look really tight. This is actually just a display unit. You can see they've got it plugged in there. They've got kind of a demo mode running on the lighting, but this truck's beautiful. It is a dual motor. You can see it's got the big Giga wiper up there, largest windshield wiper of any production vehicle. Largest windshield, even bigger than my Model X. This thing's absolutely gargantuan. The pictures just don't do it justice, and I'm sure you're gonna hear that a lot, but the proportions of the truck when you stand in front of it are actually very pleasing. They've done a great job. So big shout out to the team at Tesla. Franz, the design team, just knocked it out of the park here. They did reduce the dimensions by about 5% from the original prototype. So they've shrunk the truck just a little bit, but boy, they did such a fantastic job. Even the way the fender flares are attached there, the mirrors, they integrated them. I know Elon didn't want the mirrors, but they are removable. There's just 3 bolts that allow you to pop them off, and there's a little quick disconnect plug in there to give it that original cyber look. But man, this thing is just gonna sell like crazy, without a doubt. Listen, I come from Legacy Automotive, and in my career of over 15 years selling pickup trucks, thousands and thousands of pickup trucks that I've sold and delivered belly to belly with customers, I can tell you that this truck fulfills the need of 99% of the truck buyers out there. And the other 1% just didn't realize they're actually gonna want a Cybertruck anyways. Just huge power, huge towing, and just the toughness. You know, this is the first real tough truck. You've heard, you know, those slogans, you know, Ram tough, Ford tough, all of that. Go take a sledgehammer to the side of those trucks and see what happens. Because this one here, it just bounces right off. You've seen all the videos online, all the cool breakdowns, walkthroughs, reviews, exciting footage, but we're so pumped to have it here in Canada. Coming up to this event, we had to keep this location super secret because there's only 50 or 60 of us that were invited to this private event. Tesla Owners Club of Ontario, as well as Tesla Canada, was so gracious to invite us and put on this function. The Cybertruck behind me is a dual motor configuration. It is a Foundation Series truck, but it's not going to be staying here at the Lawrence location. In fact, in just about an hour, it's going to be heading over to the Yorkdale Mall location, which is one of the oldest malls in all of North America, where Tesla has one of its original sales centers, and this beast is going to be on display. In that same mall, there's a VinFast location as well as Lucid. We did a full video on the entire retail experience at Yorkdale Mall. We'll put a card for it up in the corner. All right, guys, so the Cybertruck just rolled out, and I'm here with Paul Rapar of Shift Electric Vehicles here in Oakville, Ontario. Paul and I have been friends for several years. Back when I was working in Legacy Auto running the used car department, we actually competed against each other buying used Teslas at the auction, but I've come to know that Paul's an amazing guy, and if you guys are in the market for a used electric vehicle, make sure you give him a call. He ships anywhere in Canada. Paul, thanks for taking a few minutes with us, man. Great to see you again.
Great to see you, Josh.
Tell us, what are your first thoughts on Cybertruck?
Larger than life. You know, as I think as you've heard before and seen before, the presence is unreal. As it just pulled away here to see the four-wheel steering, exceptional. I mean, we've had an EQS with four-wheel steering that just proves how incredible it is to be
Mercedes.
able to, Mercedes EQS, to move around a large vehicle effortlessly. Like, you can shopping mall park that thing, no problem. So yeah, really excited. Yeah,
and on top of that, just to kind of piggyback on what you're saying, is the four-wheel steering in Cybertruck, different than the EQS, is fully electric.
Yes,
so
right.
It's not even connected. It's a steer-by-wire.
Absolutely.
So they're going to be able to increase, decrease the amount of turn radius, degrees, and all that. So exciting things to see with Cybertruck for sure. I'm sure you guys are going to get one on your lot soon enough.
As soon as
you got
we can, yeah.
some on order. Yeah, exciting. Tell us a little bit about Shift. I mean, just so the viewers know. I mean, we've got a lot of viewers out there in Canada. I know you guys ship right across. You had a Roadster, I think you brought in from BC at one point.
Yeah, we've had everything EV at some point in time. You know, Tesla is our primary business, but we carry everything. We have a Rivian, we have a Fisker Ocean landing tomorrow. If it's EV, we're on it, and we're even getting into commercial electric vehicles. So we have a commercial truck coming out next week.
Listen, these guys have been leaders in Canadian electric vehicles for many, many years. So guys, if you're looking for even service, parts, maintenance, advice on your pre-owned electric vehicle, whether it's in warranty or not, Paul's got a great crew. I know a lot of your guys have actually come to you from Tesla that are working with Paul. I mean, I've had my car service there, the Plaid, this very same car that went all the way across Canada and back, where it was actually driven on wheels that I purchased from Paul. So they're a great crew down there. My grandparents take their Model X to get service there as well. So make sure you check them out. I'll put a link to their website down in the description. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm here with Gary. Gary is the events director with the Tesla Owners Club of Ontario. Gary, give us your first reactions. Now, you and I were down at Cyber Rodeo, so we saw the prototypes, the Alpha, the Beta. What do you think of the full production Foundation series?
It's pretty awesome to see it here, actually in a showroom environment here in Ontario.
In Canada, right?
In Canada. I mean, it certainly has been out in British Columbia for a bit, but we finally have it here in Ontario, and very soon we'll see it at Yorkdale.
Yes, yeah, Yorkdale Mall. So guys, if you're in the GTA or in Ontario, you want to see Cybertruck, get down to Yorkdale Mall. I'll put a link down in the description. Gary, great to see you again, man. We'll see you at the next event. Guys, we're here in Toronto with the Cybertruck event, and I'm here with Naver. What's up, man? What did you think of Cybertruck?
It was great, man. It was huge. It's great to finally see it in Canada.
And you sold a lot of trucks too.
Yeah.
Both Nav and I worked in Legacy Automotive, and Nav sold a ton of pickup trucks. What do you think the reaction, just give me your gut reaction as a guy that's really familiar with the pickup truck buyer, what do you think the pickup truck people, pickup truck guys, gals are gonna think of Cybertruck?
I've never seen a gathering of people to come and see a new model that's never been released before. It's very strange. I've never seen this type of reaction for any kind of Ram or Toyota Tundra or this
even
type
the
of
when the TRX came out, there was like maybe one or two people that came by.
Yeah,
it was like whatever.
It is revolutionary.
Yeah, it's a game changer, and I think it's going to bring a lot more people into the pickup truck world that never otherwise would have considered it. A, because electric, B, stainless steel, futuristic, fast.
Absolutely.
Like it's going to be a killer, and low maintenance too, right?
Exactly.
So anyways, guys, you remember Nav from when we were out in British Columbia. You're going to see him in a few more videos, but great to catch up with you, buddy. We'll see you later. All right, guys, so that's a wrap here. We just finished up here at the Cybertruck event. Again, super grateful. Big shout out to the Tesla Owners Club of Ontario, as well as the folks here at Tesla Toronto, Tesla Canada. Thank you so much for inviting me, giving us permission to film and experience Cybertruck as much as we can. Listen, key takeaways. I was down at Cyber Rodeo, I saw the prototype, and I was kind of, when they said, oh, we're gonna shrink the size, we're gonna change dimensions, this and that, you know what, guys, there's nothing to worry about. I was concerned, this truck is lights out. It's gonna be a monster hit. I've sold thousands of trucks in my career. There's gonna be no issue. Truck buyers are gonna snap up this thing like crazy. It's going to change the game, not only for Tesla, but for electric vehicle adoption overall. It's changing the definition of what an electric vehicle is and can be, with all the new technology, the 48-volt architecture, the four-wheel steering, the steer-by-wire, the stainless steel exoskeleton, and the list goes on and on. It's an incredible truck, and I can't wait to see them on the road. We'll catch you in the next one. Is this a dual motor or Cyber Beast? Tri-motor. Dual motor? Okay.